Gorgeous day in late May here in Anaheim. It's the Athletics and the Angels meeting for the first time here in 2026, and it'll be the first of a 4-game set. JT Ginn will be the leader of the pack here for the green and gold.
And there's ball 4, so immediately Urania walks the first hitter. It's hit over 30 homers with 30 doubles. And he hits this one in the air, but shallow, as Mike Trout comes running in for it. Frazier is out. Trout calls him off the last moment. Frazier dives out of the way, and Trout makes the catch.
Good idea.
Ball lodges or it doesn't.
And you imagine that risk got to come into play.
Strike 3 called. Kurtz goes down on the changeup.
Oh, what a changeup that was.
2 balls, 2 strikes on Rooker. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Changeup.
Over to Urania. Back-to-back punch-outs to end a scoreless first.
Late, right?
It does.
May 18th. This completes the division. A swing and a miss and a strikeout off the sinker. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Uses the slider, gets his second strikeout.
And if that means I get roughed up early, but I'm able to chew up innings.
Moncada with the ground ball on the right side. That's where Daryl Hernandez was going, and he is able to get it to Kurtz. 2 outs.
That's a great play by Daryl, ranging to his left, up the. You see where Daryl's parked at, right behind second base. Comes down after a clean pitch and able to sling it on over there. Just there, who is taking some incredible strides in his own right defensively.
In the air, lifted out to right field, and it's shallow enough for Kurtz to make the catch in foul territory. How about a 9-pitch inning? Keep it rolling. JT Ginn here in Anaheim.
With your catcher, and how important was that?
Oh, it was huge. I mean, I was lucky. Don Slide initially, then Jim Sundberg.
Caught by Shotwell. Leaping grab to Rob Soderstrom.
And when I just trust the game plan and know exactly what he needed to do to be able to put down the right side, and you just go out there and execute. It's just like you saw Shotwell execute that leap up there. Look at him. The hops. Shotwell, wow, with the hops.
It would be amazing, you know. Some stadiums are even growing their own food around the country, so why not?
I love how you're making this marriage between the environment.
To center field his first time. Chops this one to third base. Moncada backhands, reads the signature for too long and throws it too late to first. Yoan Moncada, for whatever reason, lackadaisical on that play. And the Angels paid for that after. And here's Kurtz with a pop-up. Urania trying to pitch out of it. Moncada backpedaling is under it, and he has this one to end the inning.
And a swing and a miss. 3 strikeouts. That's how he's led off each of the 3 innings. And O'Hoppe didn't want anything to do with that.
I mean, that is 95, just boring.
Ground ball, and it's a fair one. Kurtz will pick it up. He'll step on the bag, and another efficient inning for JT Ginn.
Just 41 strikeouts this year, striking out a little less than usual, but still a lot. Inside out's a high fly ball to right, backing up Adele. Over to the warning track, Adele makes the catch. 1 out here in the 4th.
Back
through about 40 miles an hour.
Yes.
Here's a fly ball to left center field. Trout with good speed closing in, calls off the left fielder and makes the catch. That was a defensive clinic right there from Trout.
Yeah, good communication also.
Yeah, all 300 of them somewhere else.
Yeah, with Cleveland, I know that.
Here's a bouncing ball. Moncada charges for this one, and he cannot hang on to it. And with Bolte's speed, he might not have had him anyway.
Speed.
McNeil grounds it right at Neto, and it's off his glove into center field. So that'll be an error on Zach Neto.
Your mind set right away, and it's tough to do that.
And Geloff gets hit by the pitch. There's a changeup, but still got him pretty square. And Geloff will try to make his way to first here, which will load the bases. 2 out, nobody on. The A's have since loaded the bases. There's a bouncer to third. Moncada has this. He'll step on the bag.
Great job, Urania. What a job that was for the youngster.
Efficiency.
Ground ball over to third, and Geloff will play the low hop. 1 gone.
Great job by Zach Geloff to come and get that hop.
Till second. 20-23. Ground ball slowly hit towards third. Charging in is Geloff, and Kurtz will connect on the other end.
Another great job by Zach Geloff. You know this right here, right there. Fielding it off that left foot, throwing it off the right. Just rise from the mound to home plate before the ball crosses. Check him.
Check him.
Yeah, he did.
And he did. Shonowell does go around, and he'll be the 5th strikeout for JT Ginn. Another 3 up, 3 down.
Ball in the West. Get tickets right now at athletics.com/tickets.
Carlos Cortez rolls it over to the first baseman, and Shonowell, he'll hand it off to Urania, and 1 quick out, plus RBI and 100+ walks. This time a ground ball, and it's going to get past a diving Shonowell and bounce around towards the right field corner, and Nick Kurtz comes up with a double.
0-2 on Rooker. Little looper, shallow right. Adele coming in and trying to make a shoestring catch. He's got it.
Wow. It took a while for the umpires to call it. At second base, not the first base umpire calls it.
In the clutch, Joe Adele with
Wow.
a great grab.
In with a 1-2 count. Here's the pitch, and another strikeout. Slider gets him. That's 6 total for Ginn. There's a 3-1 count. Moncada here. And misses. Outside, so it'll be the first base runner for the Angels. A walk for Moncada with 1 out. Now, I'll list it once or twice.
I'm sure you have.
Pretty good aim, not gonna lie. And a swing and a miss. Joe Adele down on a slider. First of the season. And now the payoff pitch. A dribbler back towards the pitcher, and Ginn handles it. 1 left on via a walk. We'll go to the 6th, scoreless. Still right there in front of home plate, flying around. Fisted, and a catch for McNeil near second base. 1 out.
As well.
2-2. Hard shot. 1 hopper at Hernandez. He bobbled it a bit. Kurtz with the stretch, and he's out.
How about it? Nick Kurtz using every bit of that 6'6+ frame as Darrell's able to gather it, pin it down, and fire it over from hitters like we have seen tonight from the Angels.
And a swing and a miss.
Oh.
There's one of them. This will be pitch 85 for Ginn. And it's another strikeout.
It's really just how he's deployed the entire arsenal.
And a swing and a miss. This time the slider. How about striking out the side in the 7th? 10 strikeouts, a career high now for JT Ginn, on a roll. For the Halos, also with a nice outing. First pitch swinging for Joe Adele, and a catch in center field for Henry Bolte. 1 out in the 8th. And here's the 3-1. Swung on to center field. Bolte on the move. Bolte with the catch.
Pretty closely.
Popped up. Exactly what the doctor ordered, left side, and it'll be Darrell Hernandez making the catch. Through 8 for JT Ginn, and the green and gold will give him a standing O. We move on to the 9th, scoreless. And Zach's gonna get a base hit with 1 out. And driving to left center, and Geloff trying to fire up the offense. Due for a knock.
Yeah.
Going is Geloff. Hoppy with the throw. And it was late, a stolen base.
Being the
And this is going to drop in a base hit. Here comes Geloff. The Athletics on the board, 1-0. Lawrence Butler off the bench and coming through in a big way.
snagging an all-important 90 feet with a stolen base, and Lawrence Butler able to stick the head of the bat out, catch that slider that's been devastating for Zephyr Jean. Geloff with a great read off the bat, motor him around third.
And the pitch missing, a full pitch walk to Langoliers, and that will load the bases for one dangerous man in Nick Kurtz. Here's the 2-1. Kurtz a chopper to second, fed to short and off to first. The double play is going to end the top of the ninth. But the A's got the run they needed. They are up 1-0 for JT Ginn. Short for Daryl Hernandez. And the pitch over the head and into center field. The Angels break up the no-hitter here in the ninth. Off the bat of Adam Frazier.
A career high in pitches thrown, pitching into the ninth inning for the first time. Here's a fly ball, center field. It's hit well. Bolte is back near the wall. It's gone! Unbelievable! What a finish! Zach Neto says goodnight to the A's, and JT Ginn walks it off with a home run.
The magnificent Magneto walks it off. This game of baseball is like no other sport. It is like no other sport. Book it.
The no-hitter goes, the lead goes, and the loss is hung on his name with Zach Neto serving one out to straightaway center field. A two-run homer. Two batters in the ninth inning produced 2 runs on 2 hits and an Angel win.
Wait, that's unreal. That is unreal. By the way, happy birthday, Chase Silseth. You picked up a W.
He's the winning pitcher. Wow.
Zach Neto.
Offense when they needed it most. And Zach Neto said not so fast. Able to extend on a sinker down in the zone and drove it out to the biggest part of the ballpark. And all Henry Bolte could do was watch it sail into the trees.
Heartbreaker here in Anaheim to open up a Southern California road trip. Angels victorious 2-1. The final as they walk off the Athletics. And for JT Ginn, a night that had so much promise. And